This is Chris Biderman of the Sacramento Bee, and here are 5 players to watch when the 49ers travel to play the Green Bay Packers on Monday Night Football Week 6. Number 1, receiver Marquise Goodwin. The 49ers are expecting Goodwin to be near full health for the first time since suffering a deep thigh bruise in the season opener against the Vikings. He missed last week's game against Arizona, which forced Kyle Shanahan to focus his game plan on short throws and screen passes. Goodwin has just 5 catches for 54 yards on the season, which is less than his per-game average over the final 5 weeks of his breakout 2017. Number 2, defensive tackle DeForest Buckner. The 49ers haven't gotten much pass rush from the defensive front. They have just 9 sacks in 5 games, tied for the 5th fewest in the NFL. Buckner has 3.5 sacks on the year, but none since week 2. San Francisco has little chance of disrupting Green Bay's offense if Buckner doesn't have a big game against a stout offensive line, which makes him one of the most important 49ers Monday night. Number 3, center Weston Richburg. A knee injury kept Richburg on the sideline in practice early this week. The 49ers prized offseason addition as a stiff test against the Packers' interior defenders if he plays. Defensive tackles Kenny Clark and Muhammad Wilkerson have been difficult on opposing blockers, making it important Richburg has a good game to prevent quarterback Beathard from facing pressure up the middle. Additionally, inside linebacker Blake Martinez leads Green Bay with 3 sacks, which puts pressure on Richburg to help identify and block the blitz. Number 4, cornerback Richard Sherman. The former All-Pro has surrendered just 1 catch on 8 targets this season, which speaks to 2 things. First, Sherman has played well and kept his left side of the field covered. Second, opponents haven't had any problems attacking Akella Witherspoon or Jimmy Ward on the other side. Rodgers might be one of the few quarterbacks confident enough to attack Sherman in coverage. The 49ers will need Sherman to stand up in those situations and perhaps snag his first interception since joining San Francisco. No team has fewer takeaways than the 49ers. Number 5, quarterback CJ Beathard. The second-year pro has looked far more competent under center than his rookie campaign, but he must improve his pocket awareness and ball security if he's going to keep the 49ers in the game opposite Rodgers. Beathard threw for a career-high 349 yards last week, but also turned the ball over 4 times, which proved fatal in the ugly loss to the Cardinals. San Francisco hasn't brought in any new quarterbacks and is sticking with Beathard for the remainder of the season. It'll take a near-flawless performance from Beathard for the 49ers to escape Lambeau Field with a miraculous win. I'm Chris Biderman.